right. What is going on? Oh my goodness. Welcome to, I believe, episode 4 of the Barn Session podcast. My name is Sammy Coakley. I'm here with my brothers, Ryan and Reese. Oh, what's going on, guys?
This dude
What's
doesn't
going
even
on?
know how to count to 4.
He got there.
Yeah, I got there. No, I'm right?
Yeah, you were right. I held it up for you though.
I didn't even look at that. I just wanted to be humble about it. Like, I think it's episode 4. Maybe, but maybe it's episode 5. I don't know. I don't want people to think that I'm too smart.
It's more like episode 15, really.
But nobody will know about those other ones.
I have a question for Reese.
What's that?
Okay. Go ahead.
Why aren't you using your new AirPods?
Oh, I don't know how to do that yet. How do I do that?
Hook up a Bluetooth device to your laptop?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's pretty simple, huh? I got the Bluetooth thing right here. I don't know if... Oh, yeah. Turn Bluetooth on. Yep.
Big,
pretty simple.
stupid caveman.
I just didn't want to put the effort in.
I understand that for sure. Because, the headphones work, right?
And also, Sammy, I found my license.
Where was it?
In my bag.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Reese,
happy to hear
are you
that.
sure your audio is being picked up by your mic, or is it being picked up by your mic on your headphones?
USB condenser
You sound
microphone.
funny.
That's...
Huh? All right.
Isn't that right?
No, that's correct.
Do I sound funny, Sammy?
You sound great to me, brother. But we got a lot to talk about today. Had a little bit of a break with the holiday. It's been about a little over a week since we put up an episode, and had a lot of things happen. I think we're going to start off talking about the Collegiate Duals that happened prior to Christmas. Been talked about a little bit. What do you guys think? What was your ups and downs from it?
Well, I think the biggest up for anyone was for Ohio State. When you guys
Go ahead and speak on that, Ryan.
What was your biggest up, though?
Mine?
Ryan's.
Oh, for
Yeah,
me?
Ryan.
Personally?
Personally, yeah. What was your favorite moment?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite moment, I guess.
You didn't have a dog in the fight.
Nothing that wowed me.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I suppose I was wowed by certain things.
I was amazed by Camacho's ability to lose 3 matches in one day.
That was definitely my low point.
That was definitely one of my... Yeah.
I did not like that. I did not like watching it. It definitely bothered me seeing him lose like that. Especially to God, what does Ohio State call their 125-pounder?
Babyface.
Brandon McCrone.
Middle school McCrone.
Middle school McCrone.
Is what I've seen. I've seen him get tweeted, and they say middle school McCrone, which I don't love. It's not my favorite. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Reese, do you think you would have had a nickname like that? Do you think you would have had a nickname like that?
I don't think so. I did have a nickname, but it really had nothing to do with my my appearance.
I'm talking about on a wrestling team. I'm not talking about with your delinquent friends that you ran around with at KU.
Your delinquent friends.
What nickname are you? I'm talking about.
I'm just asking you if you think
That's a Tyler Hensley. What?
I don't think so. Okay, well.
What was your nickname?
Yeah,
what do you think my
Face?
nickname was?
I think it was like Grandpa, wasn't it? Wasn't it Grandpa?
I did get called that a lot, yes.
Yeah, you were Grandpa.
Because of my beard.
I didn't really have... I figured it was because you were like old shit in college.
Yeah. That was part of it.
Yeah. I don't think I had... Oh, I did have a nickname,
Larry
actually.
Longballs.
This nickname is a little bit of a story.
Was that Sammy's nickname, Reese? Larry Longballs?
No, I've told you guys about what my roommates did to me. I think it was either my freshman or my sophomore year. It was one of the other ones. One of those two. I've told you this before, right?
Probably refresh our minds though. I have so many stories and videos of you doing outrageous stuff from your days
So
in
one of my
college.
friends liked to come up with these very exaggerated, not even exaggerated stories, just flat out false stories that just sound crazy or insane. And I think one of the coaches or somebody was asking like, "Hey, why does Sammy like, I feel like he should be doing better during the runs, because I just sucked at running, still do." And my buddy was like, "Oh, you don't know? He smokes a pack of cigarettes a day. Not just any cigarettes, filtered Marlboro Reds."
Yeah. Yes.
And the coach like didn't really believe it, but from that was the name. They started calling me Smoking Sammy Coakley, and then that just kind of all shoved together into Smokely. And so anytime anyone saw me, it was Smokely for the longest time. So
Oh, that makes two
even
of you.
though what?
That was definitely one of Ryan's monikers.
I was segueing into that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Segway ruined.
Matt Reed called me that a couple of times too because
He also
mainly
smoked or filtered cigarettes.
yeah, Marlboro Reds. No, also because I sucked at running mostly.
Yeah, running was not a Coakley strong suit. I don't know about Reese actually, but
I ran just fine.
Reese still runs.
Reese outran me all the time. I was like so. And when even when I got done with it, that's why he was like, yeah, you look like you fucking just got done smoking a whole pack of cigarettes. Like, no, sir. I
Dude.
just am pasty and get really tired really fast. So
Speaking of beating people in races, I'm number one champ when it comes to the beach sprints. I win that.
Fast start.
Only because I didn't get there.
Reese is he's mad about my fast start.
Yeah.
What can I tell him?
I think I would have got the dub.
Race?
It was most definitely a caution.
Definitely not a caution. It was.
And I think in those situations, it's automatic disqualification. I don't think there's any cautions in that situation.
No.
And I believe in track, that's how it is.
Were we
they
on
caution
track?
You?
Was there? No,
they disqualify you if you start.
That's what
early.
Was there a starting gun? Was there any of that? I didn't have any starting blocks. We were in sand on a beach.
You're saying the street rules? Is that what you're saying?
Do they have a 40-yard dash at the Olympics? Is that what you're telling me?
You're just lucky I wasn't there, Sam.
All right.
Because if I was there, I would have pocketed some sand, and whenever they would have said go, I would have thrown that pocket sand right in your eyes.
You wouldn't have been able to drag that gut through the sand.
Oh, dude, what? you know, I could probably still outrun you even with this bad
There's
boy.
no way. There's no way.
I bet I could outsprint you. And how long of a distance were you guys sprinting?
40 yards. 40 yards.
That's easy. I could take you in that. No problem.
Okay. All right. We'll have to figure it out one day then.
With or without the pocket sand.
I'm gonna push us back. I'm gonna push us right back into the wrestling.
I'm gonna say this one more thing. If I had another 10 yards, I would have won. I was closing the gap.
Sucks. It's too bad because we'll never know.
Those Marlboro Reds would have started kicking in, Sammy.
Oh yeah, dude, they were it the whole time actually. Yeah. Aside from Camacho having a rough day, there was some people upset about Cornell kind of putting their duel up for sale against Iowa State. They went out to the front yard and put down that for sale sign. And you know what? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you don't get the full experience, and that's tough. But it is what it is,
You do what you got to do.
Got to do what you got to do.
Boo! I say boo.
Yeah, I mean, you can boo him. You're absolutely allowed to boo him as a fan. That's what you can do, right? But
I'll move on though. We'll all move on.
Yeah, we'll all move on.
Yeah,
I'll forgive them one day
because Reese knows he'll lose this debate.
Whatever.
There's no debate. The only other really interesting dual result was Ohio State and NC State. with Ohio State getting the edge 21-20 after running off the backs of 3 pins in the very first 3 matches of the duel. Macron pinning Camacho, Buzakis pinning Kairini, and Jesse Mendez pinning Ryan Jack.
All of them top 5, top 4, top 5.
Yeah.
It depends on
Correct.
what week you look at the rankings, but I mean they're all up there. Yeah, and then NC State started making the run back, but thankfully off
Too
of
little, too late.
Rocco Welsh beating Alex Faison, Ohio State kept the lead.
The Frosh.
It's a rare 4-win dual victory.
Good for the Frosh.
That about does it for collegiate duels. They weren't as good.
Crazy. That is crazy to think about. You don't see it happen very often. You win a duel by only winning 4 out of 10 matches.
No, that's pretty much the only way you can do it. So, I mean, what they gave up, they lost 6 matches, so they gave up 2 bonus point losses, right?
Yep.
Had been 2 majors or 1 tech fall. So, yeah. And I think the collegiate duels are down this year, and that's okay. They weren't quite as exciting, but they don't always have to be that exciting.
You're not always going to have good years. Sometimes you're going to have some. I would even call it a bad year. I would call it like you said, Sammy, a down year.
Yeah, and that's okay. We're not mad at them about it. More recently, as a matter of fact, they just wrapped up. One of them wrapped up probably an hour ago, and another one is going on right now. Are what are being dubbed as the holiday tournaments? 2 of the 3 of them. It's the Midlands and the Soldier Salute. And I think there's a lot of drama in one of them, and then a lot of great matchups to discuss in the other. That's what I see right now.
I thought Drake Alla had a great tournament.
Yes, that's true. If you want to look at a
bracket
with lots of
a little bit of controversy at the end of his finals match, but he got it done.
It was a danger call, right? Where he kept flip flopping on his back.
In and out.
Yeah. That's look. If you got to rely on that to get a takedown or to get a win, then tough luck.
Got her done.
Yep. So he beat Volk, Jory Volk in the finals, and he beat Pat McKee in the semis. That's a good weekend.
First win over McKee.
Right, because he was
I
0-4.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It was like 3 or 4 times. I can't remember how many.
I think it was 4 times.
Was it what? It was the scuffle, the duel.
Big Tens and NCAAs?
Was it at NCAAs? You have to look that up.
Dude, I don't remember, but
was it maybe even twice at Big Tens? It could have been twice at one tournament, to be honest with you.
I mean, yeah, it could have been. Yeah. But man, the idea of wrestling somebody 4 times in one season, a college season, that's crazy. 2022 season, he wrestled him at the Northern Iowa Open. He wrestled him at the Minnesota Duel, at the Big Ten Championships,
and at the Scuffle, right?
And at the Scuffle. No? Yes, at the Scuffle. Yeah, okay. You're right.
Northern Iowa. That was the one I forgot about. Northern Iowa.
Yeah, the Northern Iowa. Yeah. Good win for him.
Yep. Getting over the hump.
Yeah.
33, moving on.
It was a roster battle pretty much, right?
No, because Shriver got beat. Shriver, I don't know how you say it.
He got beat. No, but the whole tournament for Iowa.
Like, not in the finals.
I mean, kind of.
Wasn't it a Minnesota kid in the finals? I thought it was.
No, it was Nebraska, Jacob Van D. But like, if Teskey beats Van D, then it's like, okay, yeah, that's your guy. But I was just saying the tournament as a whole, like put all your Iowa boys in there.
Yeah. No, I agree.
41, Real Woods just kind of asserting himself as somebody different or just distant away from the rest of the field.
The man?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say that Jesse Mendez was up there with him, but he's lost to Cole Matthews, and he's had because his match against Ryan Jack, the one that we were just talking about at Collegiate Duals, that was a close match, wasn't it? Before the pin,
I didn't see it.
It was like 6 or 7-4 or something like that.
Maybe not as close as I thought, but
It was close at
Uh,
CKLV though.
yeah, he didn't blow him out there. Yeah, I think Woods is the guy at 41 for this year, and I think that's all
Still
we're going to
put
see.
Bartlett up there.
I guess.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Bartlett is also up there.
Yeah. This next match, not really a. I don't know what to think of this result. Caleb Rathjen beating Anthony Ferrari in the finals. Before that, beating Victor Voinovich in the semis. I wouldn't have expected him coming into the season to be a guy where it's like, okay, you're our starter, pretty much, right?
I don't know.
I think he's probably the guy now, right?
Yeah.
I was always figured
I mean,
he'd start eventually.
Ratchy. You thought so?
I don't think I know enough about him to say what I would have expected, but he looked good against both of his one teammate and one supposed to be teammate. We'll see after this weekend, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There was some theatrics with shoving and flexing after that match.
Birds flying. Oh wait,
No,
match.
not yet.
Wrong
No birds.
one.
The birds were still in the cage at that point. Yeah.
Birds were still in the cage. But yeah,
I think
tis what it is.
I think at this next weight, Cale Swenson was probably the most impressive part about it, even though he still lost in the finals. But an overtime match against Jared Franek and a win over Pinero Johnson. Pretty good.
Questionable
Pretty good
win
results.
over Pinero.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I think there were two different situations where he was taken down, but
yeah, happens.
another one of those situations where
good match
you got to say,
regardless.
Yeah, it was a good match. Yeah.
yeah,
Good.
And the Franek match, I'm like,
good match.
Franek just kind of
good match.
waited to once he actually shot, he scored immediately.
Yeah, it was one of those situations for sure. Caliendo handles the whole field. Not much to say there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Gabe Arnold put him out there, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
give him the strap.
What else do you do at this point?
I say let him run.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
he's proven. Let him run.
I mean, he's got these close matches, and I don't know if it's just because he's controlling, and he just says, "I just want this match to be a one exchange, one score
That's
match."
how he's always wrestled.
Yeah, I just would have figured that he because he wrestled Elise Brownton in the semis, and it was 4-2. It's like you should definitely be able to blow this dude out of the water.
Shout out Bubba Wilson coming through the backside, taking third place.
Nice. That's good. That's a good thing to do after how things went on the front side. He lost to Tyler Ishins on the front side.
Yeah, and then he beat him for third and fourth.
Nice. Tyler Ishins, I think this is his first tournament back wrestling for North Carolina, I believe.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah. That's cool to see. There was a double forfeit at 184. Teammates, they didn't want to wrestle. They know what's going on there. Here's the big match. And I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear your opinions.
Aye. All right.
Which one?
Spit it
197, Reese.
out. You go first. Sammy.
I said I want to hear you guys.
Oh, my God.
I think we all have the same opinion.
What a nightmare.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why? Have you learned nothing? Seriously? Whatever.
Double splits, double birds. That's bad.
What's the point? That's my question.
I don't know. Part of me is like, okay, this isn't boring, right? It's fun, but it's also kind of embarrassing. You kind of gotta
Fun? How is it fun?
No, dude, it's not fun. It's embarrassing. I will never support that behavior.
In any sport.
I kind of liked what he was doing in his first match against the Iowa State kid, where he was like jawing a little bit and like telling, I think it was Metcalf to just shush. I like that, but you can't be beating your own teammate in a sudden victory match and then shoving him down and then trying to punch him and give him the bird. You can't be doing that. So
Yeah, I don't understand the move. Move on. I have nothing else to say. Like I don't understand it, so I guess I really just don't have anything to say about it. That's how.
How
what
do
do you
how
what do
do
you think?
coaches like put up with that? Is what I want to know. How do you put up with that as a coach? How do
I,
you not say no? You're done.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if so, the Brands brothers, Morningstar, Bobby
He
Telford. What are
technically
you gonna do?
hasn't. He technically hasn't committed anywhere.
Right.
He hasn't. Or technically hasn't signed the dotted line. So
Yeah.
the Brands could, if they want to, just be like, why? Why give you another chance?
Yeah, are they gonna go sit down in the office and just be like, all right? But then do you risk losing Angelo? I think because I think there's promise with Angelo.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Is it worth him?
not.
Do
I
No.
you
mean,
take the other two? Is it worth him?
no,
Yeah. So does that mean that he's just bye bye, gone,
no. I don't know.
gone
I
from
think you
wrestling?
try to salvage it one way or another. You do your best.
Yeah.
I mean, who is going to be like, yeah, I want that guy on my team?
Nope.
I look at this. I'm looking at this picture, and I'm like, even as a junior college coach, I'm like, oh my goodness.
you looking at him doing the splits. It's a tough one. Also, speaking of coaches, what happened with one of the Brands brothers wearing shades the whole time?
I believe it was Terry, and I have no idea.
What the heck?
His
What happened?
Nelson said it's probably because like migraines or something on Twitter. That's what he
I
said.
thought maybe he was
Interesting.
blocking out the haters.
Interesting. Oh my goodness.
Or he's blocking out the haters.
Block out the haters.
Dude.
Yeah, you saw that exchange with him. You guys saw that with him and Schwab.
Yes. Hilarious.
Oh.
That's good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I like
So
that.
Why
funny.
don't you cry about it, you big pussy?
Yeah,
So funny. So funny to me.
not pussy, it's puss, which is
Oh,
way
you
better.
big puss. Right.
Yeah,
That
big
is a lot better.
puss. That's the way he said it.
Do it again. Do it again, Reese.
puss.
Yes.
Oh my god. That was funny. Man. Yeah, get him out. Get him out and keep him out. That's what I
That's how I
think.
feel personally. I mean, unless they can rehabilitate his behavior, I don't know.
I mean, do you take like DeSanto as a precedent? Being able to handle people with
It's just
emotions,
different.
with erratic emotions.
It's just different,
That's different levels.
right?
I
It's
also
just
agree.
different.
I agree.
Because this is almost like, I don't know, chosen in a way where, yeah, it's just different.
Right. What happens when you put him in like a crowd at NCAA's? What does he do?
I mean, I don't know, like a big one, because I guess
Yeah,
whenever
like a bigger crowd.
he won it, and it was what would you call that? A smaller crowd? Not that's not the word I'm looking for, but
A
limited.
more
I
empty
mean,
crowd for
It
sure.
was a limited
he's
seating.
won a national title with,
Yeah,
and he didn't have any problems
but it was limited
for
seating,
the
is
most
what
part.
Sammy's saying. With more people,
Oh, okay.
are the antics going to be bigger with more people around?
Is it more
I
fuel to
don't
the
think.
fire? You know.
I think he's just. It's the years have gone on, and he's just gotten worse.
Probably. I think he's just got a bunch of people, just a bunch of yes men in his ear, just saying like, "Yes, you're the great. You're the best. Like, keep doing this. Keep it up."
Probably,
And
yeah.
I don't know.
it's
I honestly, I'm rooting for a change. That's how I feel.
A
I
change,
want
an internal change.
just a change in attitude and how you present yourself, and that's just kind of what I'm hoping. Because you know what, kid can wrestle, and it's just you want to see
Dude, his
what
wrestling is
happens.
I don't know. His wrestling is
He
I'm
look
like
just
he
I'm just
reflects.
looks
saying you want to see what happen. You just want to see what happens against other guys, and
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. After watching that match with Glazer, I'm like, I can kind of see how it's gonna go with someone like Brooks.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I think Brooks would piece him up.
Dude, he would, yeah, hand fight him into the ground,
Yeah.
probably.
I felt like Glazier was kind of beating him in the hand fight.
Yeah.
Which like if you're I mean it didn't look like the whole time. I didn't think the entire time like it's just a matter of time before Ferrari scores. I thought to myself like, man, like one slip up and Ferrari's going to lose this match. And I didn't really think that was going to be possible.
Well,
So I don't know.
moving on. Heavyweight. Which
Heavyweight
is
Bennett
there
Tabor.
even? Yeah, I mean, kind of just walked through the tournament.
Yeah. Shout out Kansas boy Seth Nitzel.
Yep. What do you get? Fifth, sixth,
I don't know
fifth.
how he finished out on the backside. He
Took
definitely
fifth.
had the chance to win
He beat
his match.
Bradley. He beat Bradley Hill, and then Brad took third, and Seth took fifth.
Tough one. That about does it in Iowa. Oh, we kick it on over to Illinois.
Holy cow!
Check out the Midlands.
Don't do that again.
You don't
Yeah.
like that? You don't like the little hand motion?
No, that's not what I was talking about. You yawning. If you have the urgency to yawn, just go yawn somewhere else.
Why? What's wrong with
Because
my yawn?
it makes me want to yawn, and I don't want to yawn.
What's wrong with yawning?
You're
Really? What is
contagious.
it?
I'm saying you're
What's
contagious, and I don't like that.
You don't like my contagion?
It's making me sick and tired.
Okay. All right. Sick and
Reese,
tired?
Reese, back me up.
Yawning is for the weak.
Thank you.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Say, I'll stop yawning.
Let's go to Midlands. Check it
Say
out.
it.
Midlands. Lots of great matches.
Yeah, that
I don't even know where
25
to start. I guess we can look at
the
Go for it.
25-pound match was pretty exciting. It was what 6-4. Stanich was beating Griffin, and Griffin gets a takedown at the end. Thinks he won the match, but it turns out Stanich had 1 minute and 1 second of riding time, and like because I guess the
tough.
riding time was all messed up. So they went into overtime. Nobody scored. Right out, Stanich ends up winning. So, but it was
And those
exciting.
Lehigh kids, those Lehigh kids are good on top.
Yeah, tough.
Yeah, that's a great match.
That is a good
Interesting to
match.
see Figueroa injury medically forfeits after or in the middle of his first match. He got taken down, I think like 30 seconds before he injury medically forfeited out of the match.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Figueroa not going to be contending too much. I don't know.
Injury
I
default.
don't know. Yep. Yeah. Great matches on the backside. Barnett coming out for third place. This was a good bracket.
Over Flynn,
This
yeah.
is a good bracket. Yeah. You got the tech fall over which West brother is this? This is Blake West? Blake West.
Yeah.
Who made it to the semis, probably could have beat Eli Griffin.
Are these the Wests
Cooper
from
Flynn.
Iowa?
Cal Baptist and
Oh.
Lehigh finals. Wow. Yes. Yep. I think the other one's done with college at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, they were like closer to my or your age.
They
They're
were
old.
my class.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought they were
They should
older
be
than
out.
you.
My class. They anybody from the class of 2017 should start making their exit from college. And if you're class of 2016, what are you doing? Get out.
What are you doing?
No,
I
stay
don't
in
know if
college
there's-
for as long as you want. Real life sucks.
Everybody keeps talking about Dayton Fix, like how is he still here? Yada blah 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 blah. Like
Track it,
Y-
and you'll
y-
figure it out. Do the math, and
But
you'll
also,
figure it out.
he was in the same. He and Vito were in the same class. Nobody talked about Vito. I don't know.
True.
My 2 cents.
True.
And nobody's going to talk about the smaller names. That's fine.
True.
True.
Change.
133. Dylan Ragusin on red shirt, looking sharp, looking good. I liked what I saw from him.
Agreed.
Yeah, he looks big.
He does.
Boy,
He does look big for 133. I mean, who's their 33 pounder right now?
Cannon.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then, yeah, that makes sense then. Shaver looks good at 133. Latona, I don't know what happened.
This Romney kid is tough.
Dude, what is up with Cal Poly?
What do you mean?
Getting
Latona got
some-
beat by two good kids. It's Romney and Collegiate. Like, those kids are obviously good.
I would have put Latona above a guy like Kolyoko, and I mean, I've never heard of this Romney kid before this tournament, so that's where I'm confused.
You would think, but like, Latona takes losses like that here and there. He'll be fine.
He does.
He'll be
You're
fine.
right.
He'll be fine.
He's had a rough season.
Moving
He'll
on.
be fine.
Moving on.
I want to look at this. I want to look at this Romney kid's wrestle stat. Yeah, I mean, what his losses are: Shaver, Zeke Seltzer is probably his worst loss. Frost, Nick Bouzakis, and Dylan Shaver again. So like, yeah, I've just hadn't heard of the kid before. So cool to see him out there.
How about Jordan Titus?
41.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying. 41.
Tech fall
in the finals over Composto.
Yeah, I missed that part where he teched him because it was close.
Yeah, I felt like wasn't it? Yeah, he got takedown, near fall riding time, so he got 8 points in the last minute. That's crazy. It's crazy that you can do it that easily.
That easy.
Which, I say that easily, but it's not easy to do that.
That easy.
Titus looking good. Who did we lose? Who'd slipped through the cracks in this bracket? I don't feel like anybody really did.
Giffrey, who I had preseason, I think placing, I believe.
Is it Giffrey or Joffrey?
I don't know.
Joffrey.
That sounds better.
Like King Joffrey from that one show.
Heck yeah!
Doesn't that end in a Y? But
I don't
same
know.
thing, right?
Yeah, it's like a J too. I thought, right?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. Tom Crook. Tom Crook took third. Looked good.
I thought
he's at 41.
His 41. Yeah. What?
Days are over. Like, so is he coming back
to 41?
Yeah. Are they gonna insert him back into the lineup? I thought that's why he was redshirting, to get big for 49.
Who was their 41 pounder prior to this? It was nobody, right? Nobody good.
Who is it right now? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't think it was anybody. I don't think it was anybody good.
Google it.
I'm not Googling it. Pretty sure, because I remember previewing the Virginia Tech Ohio State duel, and it was like,
I care nothing.
Nobody.
I care nothing for what you have to say now, Sammy.
Okay, all right. Punching it on up to 49. Kyle Parko dropping to Ty Wallen. I'm thinking to myself, that's a bad loss. And now,
Is it
and now I don't think it's that bad of a loss. I don't think it's that bad of a loss anymore.
Solid dude.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. Wallen's tough. Waters is tough. Waters.
Ty Waters. Who is Ty Waters? I just that's the thing about this tournament is a lot of names are just going to
West Virginia.
popping up.
Yeah, isn't he a freshman?
Popping up out of nowhere.
Waters, isn't this Waters kid a fresh?
Ty Waters. Let's take a look. This is his first season, he's got 3 losses. 3 losses. Yep.
Sure. So Parko wrestles 1 match to the backside, 2 matches to the backside, and then medically forfeits to Webster, who
he didn't want the smoke.
Runs through the back door and takes third.
He didn't want the smoke for sure, right?
Dropping to Waters. For sure did not want smoke from him. How about
Shout out to NAIA Ryan Moore. I can't remember the name of the school that he wrestled. Oh, Thomas Moore. Ryan Moore from Thomas Moore.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Good.
Previous Cornell Big Red wrestler.
Oh, is that right? Didn't know that.
Yep, he was there for a year, and he's like, I want to go home. So he went home, and I think he's a 2-time NAIA national runner-up, I think.
And then now they're moving up to D2, correct?
I have no idea. I don't
Yeah,
keep
they're
up on the whereabouts of Thomas Moore.
I believe Thomas Moore is in limbo right now as they are moving into the Division 2 realm.
You hate limbo. Hate it.
Okay.
I got questions at 57.
Oh, no.
We've
What?
got answers.
What are your questions?
Well, okay, so my first question is, where did Anthony Artolona come from? I thought he was done.
He's probably. He's probably just wrestling. He's wrestling for an RTC.
At RTC. You know what? That's why.
Yeah.
I was super confused when I saw him wrestling. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it looks like Ravano is going to be the man anyway, as he beats Swisher 13-7 on the backside.
Yeah. This is the story.
Yeah, teamer.
The story of Ja'Cory. Ja'Cory story.
Yeah, it is.
All Ja'Cory.
He had a close one with DJ McGee and a high scoring one with Colton Washleski. Washleski.
I liked your first go at it. Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
He had all kinds of
one.
crazy matches.
Yeah, that
11-6. Man, he's fun.
17-12, 17-13. Jeez.
Team are 11-6 in the finals.
Dude.
This looks like a pretty fun bracket. Not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Lovett and Saldate 9-6. That looked like a fun match.
How did Saldate do on the backside? Oh, seventh place.
Maybe.
He lost to Ravano. Ravano beat Swisher. Ravano takes third. Good for Ravano.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looks like he's going to be the man.
Yeah. Him, DJ McGee from George Mason.
That kid is good too.
That's like the trend that I noticed at Midlands, and I felt like it was the same thing last year. Lots of names just kind of popping up out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys think the same way.
Guys to watch out for. That's for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, Washleski had to have been at CKLV, right?
Sure.
Wouldn't he have been there? I'm looking it up. Hang on. You guys move on.
I'm looking at 65. 65. What impressed you?
Another story.
That impressed me at 165.
Oh, yeah. He looks good.
Yeah.
He back to Washleski. He did not go to CKLB, but he looks good.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, Bowman. He's tough.
Bowman tough. But I think this is the second time that Hamidi has kind of put it on him.
Well, Hamidi put it on everybody.
Yeah.
Dude,
DJ is tough.
Doesn't it suck whenever you're just that guy against people that you're better than, but then you're just not that guy against people that you're not better than?
Like guys that are just that much better than you.
Right? Because, like, here's DJ, and then he bonus points everybody down here, and then he just has zero answers for anybody above him. And it sucks. It sucks.
I would say so. I would also say that it sucks.
Yeah, Hamidi has now pinned him twice. Has pinned Bo Mantonon twice.
2-time Bowman pinner.
Max Mayfield looking good for Northwestern. Northwestern putting a team together bit by bit.
74?
Yeah, pushing on up.
So it looks like Hamidi could have won both 74 and 65.
Why?
Because he just recently... Oh, no, that was... Never mind.
Nope. Wrong.
Forget me.
Wrong.
That was O'Toole.
Wrong. Idiot. Idiot. Stupid idiot.
Fuck you guys. I'm gonna say it. Fuck you guys.
You look stupid. You look so dumb now.
I was gonna try and not put the explicit tag on here, but now I'm gonna do it. Fuck you guys.
We were talking about being a big puss earlier, so it's too late.
Sammy, come on, bro. That is fine. That is clean. That is not
All right.
explicit.
You know what? I just think about the
Yeah.
kids, Reese.
Could be-
Think about
The
the
yeah,
kids
kids.
are
Kids,
fine.
when we say puss,
The kids.
we mean big cats.
Big cats.
But when I say fuck you guys, I mean fuck you guys.
You
Holy
see,
and with everything in my
you see, when we
being.
talk about big cats, it's an insult because K-State fans are big cats too, and that's how it works.
Big silly cats.
Big
They
purple
did win the Pop
pussies.
Tart. They did win the Pop Tart Bowl. Good for them. It's true, Reese. That is what they are.
Jeez. Oh,
All right.
Phil Canigliaro. I don't think he wrestled last year, or maybe he did, but he ended up medical redshirting.
Can you do that at Harvard?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You can do. I think you have to do like a leave of absence from school. If any Ivy League schools like that, I believe.
I'm gonna say you're probably right, Sam.
Yeah, I believe that's how it all works.
I'm going to bow out to your expertise on that.
Yep. Canigliaro taking second. Nick Incontrera in for third. Beaton.
Penn had a good tournament.
Who is
Looks like.
Conley? Who's Conley?
Penn won it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Brody Conley. West Virginia. Good gosh.
Penn did win it.
West Virginia. Ryan, you were talking about this earlier in the year, and I guess it's coming to fruition. West Virginia's got a good team.
They took third,
Yes.
and they're only 4 points behind second place, Wisconsin. Michigan State was fourth. They beat Illinois, who was fifth.
Oh, this is another question that I have. Now that you say Michigan State, is Cameron Caffey done? Is he graduated? He's graduated, right?
Beats me, brother.
Oh my goodness. There's no way he's still around.
Look it up.
What do you think I'm doing, dude?
Brody
What do you
Conley. I'll
think
say
I'm
this too about Brody Conley. That dude was really highly. He was like super high recruit.
Who?
Brody Conley.
Brody Conley.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Are you pulling my leg, Reese?
I would.
it
I
looks
would
like-
never do that.
It looks like Cam Caffey is done. So that's good. That makes sense. That checks out.
What about Trumbly Bumbly here, bumping up to heavyweight and taking out the field?
Did you see him? Did you get to watch any of the matches?
Was he big boy?
Uh-uh.
No, I didn't watch any of them.
Dude, he looks huge.
Massive.
Yes, like because I remember seeing him at U23s, and I was like, "Oh, Trumbull's kind of filling out. He's looking big. He's looking strong." And I saw him here. I was like, "Holy crap!"
He's like, oh yeah, I am big and strong, baby.
He's like, "Well, guess what? You're right. I am big. I am strong."
My name is Trumbly Bumbly.
Damn. Sorry, I skipped all the way up to heavyweight. Let's go back down to 184.
Oh, I'm at 97.
Well, did we just skip 84? I guess we can't. Who is
Who is this man?
Shane Legal?
Shane
Who is it?
Legal. He is from
Wisconsin.
Well, yeah, he went to Loras. He was at Division III Loras for a while. He transferred to Wisconsin. He's got family that have wrestled at UW-Madison before.
Okay. I mean, it's always good to win Midlands, but this is kind of a weak bracket.
Yeah, but he did the thing.
He did the thing. Nate Dugan with a 13-4 major over Layden Osuski. That's a crazy match.
Say that name
I
again.
cannot believe that.
Say that name
Layden
again.
Osuski.
I love it. I love it when you say it right.
It's. Should
What do
I
you mean?
Malshewski?
Mashiski.
Mashiski?
Troy Fisher took out Mashiski. 12 to 10.
Mashiski.
Mashiski. And then he got beat by, say this one, Antrasian.
Neil Antrasian
Antrasian. Third place. Yeah, Antrasian.
with the medical forfeit for third. A 22-8 major. Who is this? Cody Howard? 2 back-to-back 22-point matches, and before that a 14-point match. Or
Yeah,
14 points. Dude.
Yeah.
And then he medical
like-
forfeits.
Yeah, and then he medical forfeits. Well, because you don't want to do the same thing.
I've put up too many points.
He reaches
reaches
his point
Hit
limit.
his point limit. Yep. Point limit. Point limit. Ran out.
Holy crap.
No more credits to play. You've hit your
You
point
are
limit.
out. You will have to
Try again tomorrow. Oh wait,
print
the tournament's
more
over.
Midlands tokens.
Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. My phone is buzzing.
Yeah, I heard that. What's going on? Who's texting you?
Shit.
That's not good. You okay, Ryan?
It's my fantasy. Probably. I'm in the
Oh.
finals. I'm in the finals of our fantasy league. Reese knows about it. And it's I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if it's gonna go good for me this year or not.
Well, I'll tell you what I do know. Michael Beard's pretty good. He's
Be
good.
tough.
I like watching him wrestle. Beats Luke Stout in the finals. Wow, I'm talking while Ryan's checked out looking at his fantasy. Cole Arbus with the third place finish. Kind of controlled matches. Sammy Sasso, God, I was hoping for more from him, but
Still had a good day.
Davis. Is this JT Davis? JT Davis from Lehigh? It is. Yeah, JT Davis from Lehigh beat him. Tough one to see. Heavyweight. We mentioned it like right before this. Trumbull looking good. I mean, I don't know what to think about the people that he wrestled. I guess we don't really know where Jimmy Mullen's going to slot in, if he's going to even wrestle this year. He beat Jacob Bullock, who is Indiana kid. Shout out IU. And it was kind of frustrating to watch. Jacob Bullock is 0-0 going to the second period. Bullock chooses bottom, hits this nice switch, almost gets the reversal, kind of hangs onto it just a little too hard, drives into it a little too hard, and gets sat in on. And then he tries to continue to roll around and scramble. And when you're 220, 240, 250 plus, right? You can't be trying to roll around, especially with a guy like Isaac Trumbull, because he's going to find a way to squeeze you and put you on your back and pin you. And that's exactly what happened, and it sucked because I liked the way the way that Bullock was wrestling him. Yeah, and then I think on the backside in the third place match, Jimmy Mullen wins 9-6 over Jacob Bullock. So that tells you what you need to know. Good stuff.
That happened.
Yeah, sorry. I watched it earlier and it upset me. But anyway.
What do you guys want to talk about now? You guys want to go on to the scuff, whole Southern skiff, or you guys want to talk about some Powerade results?
Hit us with the Powerade. I don't even know what to think. I have not been following it at all.
I don't know if there's anything earth-breaking that I'm looking at here.
I did see that there was going to be like a new number one from a result. I feel like I remember seeing that. Let me take a look.
I'm looking at finals.
Yeah, I see Nate Desmond on here beating Carson Brown.
Yeah, but Carson's gonna be really good.
While I see the name Nate Desmond, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
He wants to be
he's the one that committed to Penn State, right? He wants to be an A-line.
Yeah, he's at Wyoming Seminary.
I hate it.
AKA Penn State
Junior
training lab? Pipeline?
Penn State Pipeline?
Training lab?
PSP. It's PSP?
So many Penn State guys going, or Wyoming Seminary guys going to Penn State. I mean, Jude Correa is going to Michigan, so he broke away, but everyone else, for the most part.
Is it Jude Correa or Jude Correa?
Correa.
I like Correa.
The second one.
I like Correa. Correa sounds good.
Sure.
Makes me think of Malszewski.
Speaking of Penn State commits.
Yeah, who was the other one?
Speaking of...
Come on, Sammy.
Ryan, who was it?
Come on, Sammy.
Henkel.
I can't remember. Is he on here? Is he on this list?
No, he's not on here.
Well, then I can't remember it, man. I can't remember any of these high schoolers' names.
Oh, my goodness.
It wasn't Mo Baxter, I know that.
No.
Dude, tell me the name. Quit drawing out.
Henkel.
Yeah. Well, Henkel.
Will Hinkle. Guys, there's so many other D1 programs you can go wrestle for.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
why wrestle for anyone other than a program that you know if you're going to be the starter, your chances of winning a national title are
How about
this much now.
how about
We
the
are
fact
literally
that
witnessing the Gable days. All right, we're literally witnessing. This is what it was like to go wrestle for Gable. I'm telling you.
well, this
When these guys were going to Iowa, they're like, yes, if I can be the starter here, my chances of winning a national title go way up.
this sucks. This sucks and I hate it. I hate it. Go to other schools. Listen to Bryce Meredith.
Look at Reese. Reese, get off Tinder, dude.
What?
Uh,
These hoes, bro.
Get off get off Bumble.
You know I don't use
What's the other
Bumble.
one? Hinge.
Hinge. I think that there's another
I
one.
figured that would be the one you would use.
No, I'm a take charge kind of guy.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, at heavyweight, shout out Nicholas Pavlechko. He, even though he wrestles for State College, he's in the same place where you would think, oh, I'm gonna just go drive down the street, go to Penn State. No, he's going to Indiana. You know why? Because you don't have to go to Penn State to be great. I'm gonna that's my counter slogan to Bo Nickel.
Yeah, but your
Where do
chances
you go?
your chances of being great
going to Indiana.
are if you go to Penn State, your chances of being great go up higher than some other places.
Look, man, I hate it. I hate to see it. Busakis hasn't committed yet, right? Correct.
Which one, Vince? No, but he'll probably go to Ohio State.
The other one's already at college, so that's how that works. He beat Cornell commit Jackson Joy. Pearson Manville beat Concilio again. What is Asher Cunningham over Alessio Parenton, I believe. Cornell commit. Alessio is. Parade good this year.
It was tough. It was entertaining.
That's good to see. But I mean,
So,
hey, that's all I really got for you guys. I don't know if you have anything else.
how was your guys' holiday? Tell me about Alabama. You guys haven't really told me any stories.
Timmy got wasted.
I
heard Sammy got super drunk Christmas Day.
I mean, yeah, probably more than my family has ever seen me before.
And
Probably.
the general consensus from the family is that you're loud drunk, Sammy.
Yeah, but I'm not a mean one, which I think is a win.
Reese?
I don't know. You said some mean stuff to Talon.
Isn't that status quo though? Doesn't that?
I don't know.
I usually
Where's
mean
the
to her.
line? What did you say to her? It depends. I want to
don't know.
know. I want to know what you
here's the
said
problem.
so I can tell you if you
Here's the
crossed the
problem,
line.
Ryan. I don't remember, and honestly, Reese, I don't feel like we should talk about it right now.
We should definitely talk
He was
about
like,
it. Share it with the
I
world.
was like, shut the fuck up.
There's no way I said that.
Well, you 100% did, dude. Or you
That's
said something along those
crazy.
lines. Yeah. You said it twice.
To his niece,
Were we playing
who, by the
dominoes?
way, is a freshman in college. So, but it's still funny. It's still funny
That is funny.
to hear
Dude, it
about
would have been
Sammy getting drunk and looking our niece probably dead in the eye and just being like, "You shut the fuck up." That's hilarious.
It's so much,
It was.
it would have been so much funnier if she was like 8.
No, that would not be funny.
Jeff loved it.
You would have made her
visualize like
cry, and then Jeff would have yelled at
Oh.
you, and it would have got ugly if you. It would not have been funnier. It's much funnier now.
Jeff would not have yelled at me.
Jeff would have been like, "Sammy, you shut the fuck up." That's what Jeff would have said.
I know. That would have been great.
Well, Jeff and Quilly. Any other
Look,
stories?
I mean,
What else did you do, Sam?
I drank and I got loud. We rode the waves on Christmas.
Oh, that's what Reese was
Reese
telling
and
me.
I did.
I'm just
Yeah,
mad
we were
that you
boogie-boarding.
don't want to get drunk with me. That's depressing.
Dude, I will
Bummer.
I will have a drink with you. I never said I wouldn't do that.
No, you've had a drink with me. That's fine.
Okay, so
Let's get
where are
silly,
you?
Sam.
I don't know if I want to
Let's
get
get
silly.
weird.
I don't like it when you say it like that.
Let's get silly.
I don't like that.
I
Let's kick over
smoked everybody in bags.
let's kick over garbage cans and
Oh yeah,
knock over
Reese.
trees and
Reese did. Yeah, knock over trees. Reese did crush everybody in bags. That was a tough one to swallow.
that's not surprising, not even a little bit.
I faced Talon in the finals in Skunkter.
That doesn't surprise me, not at all. The only surprising thing about that is that Talon made the finals. Who did she beat? What was her road?
Sammy.
Yeah, it should
Wow,
be me.
Sam.
Yeah.
Wow, Sam.
Dude, I'm terrible. I am not good at. I'm not good at
After
bags.
getting beat by your niece in bags, you
Yeah,
got
then she was like
drunk.
talking about the rules, and I looked her straight in the eyes and said, "You shut the fuck up."
I knew it. I knew it. That's what happened, isn't it?
It's not. I don't. I swear to God, I don't remember when I said that to Talon, and I feel bad about it now. I'm apologetic.
Apologize to her publicly right now. Look her dead in the eyes
Apologize.
and
I
apologize.
can't do that. This is all audio, but I am sorry. I will apologize wholeheartedly for my actions from the time from December 22nd to December 26th, 2023. How about that? There you go.
It was all right. Yeah, it was fine.
I think Reese is just mad because I beat him in the sprints.
You were having a good time. I'm not mad at all. You were disqualified.
So it was like a Ferrari situation, right? Where like I
Exactly.
won, but I'm disqualified. Oh.
Yep.
I feel like I should not have brought that up.
You're just lucky I wasn't there, Sam, because I would have beat you.
We'll never know.
Undisputed.
We'll never know.
Sammy, here's the deal. Here's what I want you to know, and I want you to understand, because this is going to be true till the end of time.
What's that?
I live in your head rent free. I always have. I always have, and I always will. All right? Yeah, this is true.
I think there's one way to evict you. I think I can get you out of there.
Listen here, Sammy. Listen here. You could have become the greatest wrestler of all time. 4 NCAA titles, multiple world and Olympic
I
golds,
can't do
all
the
that
NCAA
shit.
titles anymore.
But
That's okay.
you step foot in that barn in our backyard, all right? You lace up in that barn in our backyard, and I'm fucking you up, dude.
Ooh, barn session.
I'm tell you what, Ryan. Good call. Ryan, there's one way to get you out of my head.
Exorcism.
Oh. Both of what you said sounds painful.
Yeah.
But no, I'll crawl back in there even after both of those things. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. Holidays were good. The beach was cool, and then not cool, and then cool again, and then not cool. So, in that order.
The waves were tasty.
Dude, the waves were crazy on Christmas Day, and then after that, there was no waves. It was like a calm lake.
Calm lake.
Also, I've told the story about us going out, Reese, into the water, and I said the ocean, and somebody down here like patted me on the back and said, "It's the Gulf." And I was like, "Dude, leave me alone. Get your southern treatment away from me."
That's dumb.
It's the ocean. You want to call it the Gulf? Have fun with that, but it's the ocean.
Trying to pretend like they're smart.
Exactly.
Trying to cosplay as a smart person.
He did it. I was like, "Well, you think you're better than me? You think you're better than me because you call it a Gulf?" And then he called me a Yankee afterwards. I'm like, I am not a Yankee. Don't call me that. You know what
you should have said to him? You should have looked him right in the eye, right into his soul, looked deep down into his soul, and you should have said, "Roll Tide."
I don't know if that would have done anything for me.
Roll Tide. That's what you should have said, right into his soul, and he would have forgiven you immediately. He would have been like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game." That's what he would have said.
Maybe you're right.
If you would have
Roll Tide, and you tap him in the nuts.
Oh, hail Nick Saban. He would have been like, "You're right."
All right, let's wrap it up and get on out of here. What do you say?
Well, what else has been going on? I don't know. I don't want to leave yet. What if I want to
Here's
talk
the
a
thing,
little
Ryan.
more?
We can keep talking after we're done recording. That's the beauty of the situation.
All right, fine. You don't want to share anything else with the public?
No, I've shared too much with the public at this point. This is my opinion.
All right, we have been recording for a little over an hour now. So
I'll say this. I'll share this. You know, like kind of like a teaser here. I told Sammy Ryan about. I told him about you.
Oh yeah, he did tell me about you. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna cap it off with what we always cap it off with, a nice, good old throwback tweet from Cale Sanderson.
what are you
Back
guys
in-
even talking about?
Back in May 1st of 2014, Cale
You
Sanderson
guys-
said Murphy's laws of tweeting. You
Making
will not realize your
stuff
tweet
up.
is not funny until after you send it.
I thought
Hashtag
you already
better
said
wording.
that one. I'm
You
pretty
already
sure you
said
said
that
that
one.
one last week.
Again.
You
Shit,
did
hang
that
on.
one.
Hang on.
You suck, Sam. You suck. You both suck.
not
You're making
We're
Extrapolating.
episodes
stuff
in.
up. Making stuff up.
Dude, all right. You know what?
All right.
All right.
Segment ended.
You know what, Reese? You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Segment was cool while it lasted. Three episodes long. But it's time to get out of here. See ya.
Peace.
I'm
Later.
Ron Burgundy.
Jesus. I'm Ron Burgundy.